Well, I'll explain a little bit about what we were just doing for a second. So all we're really doing right there is we're doing an arm bar or a kimura, but we're just building a different machine with our bodies to do it. So the principles are the same. If I'm going to do an arm bar, I have to have something that holds Andy down. I need to have a fulcrum at the elbow, and then I have to have some sort of pressure that pushes down at the wrist, right? So I have to have something that lifts the elbow up, pushes down at the wrist, and then keeps the shoulder pinned down, because if the shoulder comes up, all the pressure comes off. So that's how an arm bar works. No matter how you arrange your body to do that, that's the thing you're trying to do to somebody else. So if I'm doing a traditional arm bar, I would be here. I have my legs pinning Andy down, I have my hands grabbing the wrist, and then the fulcrum that's in the middle attacks at the elbow. If I'm doing a telephone arm bar, same exact thing. I have something that is making it hard for Andy to sit up, pinning his shoulder. I have something breaking the elbow, fulcrum, and then I have something pushing his wrist in the opposite direction. If Andy gets on top of me, and I'm doing a shotgun arm bar, I have something that pins Andy's shoulder, something that pushes his wrist down, and I have a fulcrum in the middle that attacks the elbow. So if Andy's on his back, all we're doing is taking that same idea of pinning this, blocking this with a fulcrum, and then pushing this down, and just making a different machine with our body to accomplish that goal. That makes sense? That's dramatic effect. So when I'm here, I do all this slips to a side. Here, now I have the shoulder pinned already. So the first part of the arm lock happens. When I step over, here, now his head and his shoulder are pinned to the mat. So this is that part of the arm bar. When I lean back here, I have a fulcrum under his elbow. That's my thigh and my hip right here, the V shape of my thigh and my hip. When I push up with the fulcrum and down on the wrist, that's what breaks the elbow. Sometimes your partner is built in such a way that you can't get enough force to do this to your partner. So,
I just can't help but think built different every time you say that.
let's say you or Andy are built different, but you have that dog in you. So from here, if I feel like this is not happening, I'm sliding my hips out, freeing my leg, and passing it over Andy's head to go back into the arm bar that we did about a week and a half ago. So all I'm doing is going from this position, hip slide out, pulling with my heel, and as my foot comes free, going back into my arm bar. That makes sense? So let's try this. Try adding this piece to it. What's up?
So now just adding the arm bar at the end.
Just adding the arm bar at the end, yeah. Cool. All right, let's give it a shot. Thank you, Andy.